What's up, guys? Are you just now starting out, or maybe you've started a business and it's growing and you're looking to add your first dump trailer? Well, today we bring you the HDU by Baseline. The HDU is a basics done best dump trailer, and we're going to tell you just what that means, explaining some of the features starting at the front and working our way through the back. Up at the front, we've got the 8-inch I-beam frame, and you'll see that this goes from the hitch all the way back to the rear hinge of the dump. And that low profile platform is really nice and stout. It's simple, it doesn't have a bunch of extra metal, it's really strong, and it just a really solid backbone of the trailer. Moving on from the frame to the lift mechanism itself. When we were designing the Baseline dump, we're like, what we know that the core functionality of the dump, the lifting mechanism, needs to be foolproof. You need it to work every time without a doubt. And so with that, no question, the telescopic ram on the front, 3-stage lift. It's got the high flow pump that was developed by Diamond C for the LPT, so it is nice and quick as well, but an insane amount of lifting power up front. So if you're loading dirt like behind us or rock in the bed, you don't have to be so selective with just how it's loaded. The telescopic is gonna dump it every time, just no questions asked. Moving on back, we've got the 80-inch wide mesh pull tarp so you can cover your load. It's gonna roll along the top of your boards. You have a 20-inch tall 10-gauge side that's boxed in at the top, so it's super stout for a top rail. It comes standard with the raised front. You can see how the front of the trailer is actually raised to the top of the board and includes these board brackets. So you've got essentially a 20-inch tall side plus a 6-inch board on top, 2x6 board on top, gives you a total of about 26 inches of depth in the bed of the trailer. Also, increasing your cubic capacity, but giving you a little bit of protection on the top rail when you're loading over the side of it, or say you're at the rock yard or the dirt pit and you got folks that you're paying there to load it, they bump the side, it's not gonna tear up your powder coat. You've got 7K Lippert axles, so we're running straight axles here, slipper spring suspension. We'll stop right here and talk for just a second. On this one, we actually have 2 8s. So you have 2 7s as standard, then you also have an option for 2 8s. The 2 7s is a 14,000 GVWR. The 2 8s in this trailer itself is a 16,000 GVWR, giving you just that little bit extra capacity. The difference between a 10,000 pound machine and hauling a 12,000 pound machine, and these machines, skid steers, excavators, things are getting bigger and wider each year. Seems like they're constantly getting heavier. Back here, we've got an option for our drop leg stabilizers. So when you're loading that machine, as I was talking about, a skid steer, excavator, or whatnot, you can drop this leg down just above the ground and it really stabilizes that loading approach. It doesn't pick up the back of the truck so far. Again, those are an option. Here in the back, we actually have a spreader gate function. So if you're gonna haul gravel or dirt and you want to spread it, not dump it all at once, you can use the spreader gate function. We've got barn doors we pulled in the holdbacks from the LPT doors, so when you open them, they automatically catch. And so you either have the spreader gate or you have barn doors. It does come standard with a set of 6-foot slide out ramps that make loading those excavators and skid steers and small tractors a breeze. You slide those out, they hang right here with the doors open, they hang right here on this flat, and you can load up in the trailer. The HDU comes in a 14-foot length and a 16-foot length. Also in black or gray. We keep the options very limited so that it's streamlined, keeping the cost down. Jump on diamondc.com. There you can read more about the Baseline product line, and you can build a Baseline to fit your needs.